All right, so good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are. Once again, I hope I'm being heard very, very well. This is part 7 of Become cTrader Master. And today we are going to talk about the copy trading. As you possibly know, the cTrader platform is a very well made a platform for trading Forex markets, how to trade the indices, US shares, European shares, AFTs, metals, energies, and of course the cryptocurrencies, and everything of what I just said can be, of course, found in the TopFX broker. So this platform is being provided by the TopFX. Let me just switch the time frame to 1 hour. There you go. It doesn't actually matter. I just want to see if everything is working correctly. Yes, it looks like everything is doing good. So let me just switch to the copy trading, because today we are going to talk about the copy trading again, and we are going to talk about how to choose the signal provider. I mean, how to choose how to start copying the signal provider, the one that is right for you. And let me just say at the very beginning that one of the most important factors that you need to take into the consideration is that every one of us might have a completely different risk appetite. Okay, so just because of that, you should be aware of the fact that if you will choose kind of an aggressive strategy that is characterized by kind of aggressive profits, you need to know that most likely the more risk you, of course, are willing to undertake, the higher the payout should be. So the lower risk you are going to take, lower the payout should be. So you need to know this golden rule in the trading, and of course the golden rule on the copying. What do we have here? As you can see, we got all of these windows that can allow you to start copying the other people, other traders. And of course, there's plenty of the strategies. As you can see, I got 45 pages here of this strategy. So if you are willing to take the risk, you need to just know what is exactly going on this page. So this is what we are talking about tonight. So the first thing is how to get here. Of course, you need to click the copy. You need to click here, and then all of these windows they are set by the default, so there shouldn't be any problem to let's say find them. That's a standard window here. That's not something special yet. And as you can see, we can find our strategies on the in the central view here. We can sort it. We can sort the strategies by, for example, rank. We can sort the strategies by the ROI, return of investment. We can sort the strategies by copiers and the copying capital, live copying capital. So let's first sort them by the rank. And that's the default mode here. As you can see, the first strategy is swing is the king, then fly high number 2, then big trader tag 2, and then healthy trades, sats free, and win by odds. So those are 6 strategies straight on the first page of the copy window. Let's find out firstly what is going on number 1 strategy. Swing is the king. What do we have here? This is live strategy from the strategy provider CBD 4996761. And it was created on 26th of October 2022 with the and the minimum investment is $500. All-time return of his investment is 1,223%, and strategy provider invests his own funds, $6,714.38, and his copying capital is $66,847. Leverage he is using is 1 to 500. So that's of course the profile of the strategy. Let's take a look a little bit into this strategy. You double click on the strategy window, and of course now the most important questions right now, if you are interested in the strategy, because it's ranked number 1, it's of course all-time ROI is over 1000%. The strategy has 193 copiers, so you can say that for over 1 month old strategy, 1 month and 17 days, this strategy is very in very good conditions, 1,223%. So what you are interested then very much, the next thing is, what is the fee on this strategy? And as you can see, the strategy provider takes the fee, which is 15% of the performance fee. So the net profit using a high watermark model, and it's paid at the end of each month. So 15% goes to the strategy provider, and there's a volume fee, and the volume fee is based on the volume traded while copying the strategy, and charge for the opening and closing each position. So for open and close each position, you will pay $5 for a round. Okay, so of course volume based fee. No management fee, 0% for the management fee. So it looks like this fees for the copying for the strategy provider are very straightforward. There is a description of the strategies saying, do not use stop loss. I love risk taking, and as you can see, this strategy, if you go into the details, is very interesting in a way of the first thing we are looking at is of course not the net profit, not the percent. We are looking for the history of the trades, and let me just show you this history of the trades. Fine. Nonetheless, this is the statistics I'm trying to find out. There you go. Maximum balance drawdown based on the end of the day balance. So the maximum for all trades, yeah, we go straight to the drawdown. Is 1.25%. Okay, overall. For the long trades is 3.86, and for the short trades is 0.36%. And this is the amount of balance drawdown based on the end of the day balance. So every day, this strategy will give us different drawdown statistics. And why I'm looking at this straight on when I'm searching for any sort of the strategy to copy? Well, one of the most important things here, as you can see, is the drawdown, because I would like to know how much I will eventually lose before the strategy will become profitable, right? Or maybe even before trade will become profitable. So maximum amount of the balance drawdown based on the end of the day balance, and right now there's 66,000 on this account, is 1.21%, which is 600. Yeah, $660 is the maximum drawdown so far based on the daily basis. So from the 66,000, this is not that bad. 1.21%. It's really good number. Why this is a good number? Because before any trade, because we are looking at the old trades, before any trade will be in profit, overall this trade will not lose more than 1.21%. Very, very, very nice. So what else can we find out here? And let me just swipe a little bit higher. So what do we have here? Of course, the minimum investment is $500 performance fee and the volume fee. We know that. And next, there is the return of investment, which is based on a monthly on monthly basis. As you can see, November was very, very profitable for this strategy, 350%, very, very good amount of the percentage. Net profit, $51,120. So the profit factor is 1.58, and as you can see, the profit factor is the total net profit divided by the total net loss, and it's 158. It's very nice data here, very important. The other thing is, of course, percent profitable. How many of the trades overall is in profit? So as you can see, he is right over 7 times out of 10. So 7 trades out of 10 trades will be in profit here. Very, very good statistics. Nonetheless, what we need to know is how many trades were made. 1,050. Is it good number? Is it big enough for you? If you want to have for example, similar results, this is what I'm asking myself when I want to, for example, compare my strategy. It doesn't matter what kind of in details what kind of a strategy that is. If you want to compare your strategy, if I want to compare my strategy to this one, do we even have 1,000 trades, right? As you can see, winning trades 752, long, almost half of them is long, short, and losing trades is only 298. So it looks, all of this statistics here looks very, very promising, basically, and it looks like this is a very, very nice strategy in terms of the statistics. So again, first part, what we are looking for, we are looking for the basic statistics, all-time ROI, how many pips were made, how many copiers is there, how old is the strategy. I will go back to it in a minute. How much do we pay and in what form, what are the fees, and the strategy description. As you can see, there is a very important information here. Do not use stop loss, and I love risk taking. So this strategy, it looks like this is a strategy for people who love risk. They have a very, very big appetite for the risk, and they don't use a stop loss. In that situation, you can have this very nice, steadily growing despite of this moment here strategy. Okay, nonetheless. Okay, so what else? Of course, what else we are looking at? We are looking at the drawdown, because I want to know the drawdown statistics, and then of course I want to know the net profit, the profit factor, and the commissions are the next thing I want to know. And I'm going back here and looking at the percent profitable. It looks like this trader, he likes basically to go short, because he makes much more money on short positions than on the long positions, and these positions are very, very often much more profitable for him. Okay, and that's the basic statistics I'm looking at on the when I'm trying to judge if this strategy is good enough for me, if this strategy is good enough to copy it, right? So what this strategy is trading, is completely different story, because I'm not basically let's say I'm not in a force to see and to dictate the conditions to the strategy provider what he or she should trade. So I'm not interested in that, what this strategy trade. However, as you can see, most likely we trade the Nasdaq, we trade we trade gold, Nasdaq, what else? DAX, euro dollar, British pound and the other. So main indices and main forex pairs are being traded here. So this is what I'm looking at when I'm trying to figure it out. Is this a good strategy for me or not? And at the very end, I can see the open positions, of course. Here at the symbols panel, we got, of course, some in the Nasdaq 100, gold, Eurocad, and Germany 30 as our current open positions here. And 66,000, over 66,000 copying funds on the live account. So as you can see, even the people from the demo are copying him right now. So 193 people copying this strategy. Pretty decent strategy. As you can see, steady growth of the ROI, of the percentage on the return of the investments, and in the terms of the equity, as you can see. Right now, we got a balance in we get the balance in yellow. As you can see, this balance on the beginning of the November was 48,000, and then at the very end, next day it was at the next week it was 5,000, and it's steadily grow to the 10,000. And then, of course, we got this decrease again. Right now, it's on the plateau. It's completely, almost completely neutral. In terms of the 1 year, it's not 1 year old. So there's on the 3 months. 3 months here, as you can see, the equity curve is going a little bit lower. Those data are the newest one, the data from the 5th of the December. Nevertheless, this is kind of an impressive ROI. So someone who is as well doesn't use stop loss and love risk taking might actually consider this strategy to be good for him. What else can we find here? We got the other ranking system. We got strategies called FTC robot trading, and we got charge, and we got win by the odds, swing is the king. And right now, the next factor we'll be looking at, and it's not the rank. Nevertheless, we will take a look at the creation date and what is the time of this strategy being in use. So if there is any strategy which is longer than 1 year. And it looks like that the strategies here most likely are not that old. FTC robot trading was created on 27th of the July 2022. There's 4th of July, there's August, October, and if we go to the last page here, page 45, we can see that those strategies are from November, and even we got the strategy which is 3 days old. So the oldest strategy here, right, which is FTC robot trading, is minimum investment of $14,000, and all-time ROI is over 45%. The trader owns almost 21,000 euro on this account, and the copy capital life is $765,521. Very small leverage, 1 to 25. Okay, so let's just dig into FTC robot trading as the oldest strategy in the book. What do we have here? Right now, no one is copying it. The strategy age is 4 months and 17 days. And as you can see, you got all of the necessary information on the top, of course, and the strategy description. Please take a look here. Our planned goal is to generate at least 1% net profit for you per month. You might say, what? 1%? Come on, give me more. The other guy made in 3 months 1,000%. Yes, But please notice that the minimum investment is $14,500. So 1% out of this is, of course, $145. Yeah, so that's not that bad if you invest this kind of money, and I guess it might be based on the compound interest. Nevertheless, let's read. For this purpose, our self-developed systems work fully automatically, 24 hours, 5 days a week. We are always looking for a small profits with a short holding period and want to keep the risk as low as possible. Very interesting description, much more elaborate than the other one. So we got the confirmation of the strategy details, and we got the fees. Okay, we got the fees. So what do we have here? Well, there you go. The conditions: minimum investment is $14,500. Performance fee 27% for the performance fee. Management fee 0.5% per ohm, and volume fee 0. So this trader takes 27% of the net profit you made. Okay. So what else we are looking at? Of course, the drawdown, because they like the strategy to generate at least 1%. How it was 1% per month. Okay, so if we take a look at the drawdown, we can see the maximum balance drawdown is 0%, and that's really interesting. Right now, it's a very, very good number. As you can see, this is out of the 54 trades, of course. 50 of them were winning. Okay, very, very good. Very, very good score. The profit factor is 4.84, and let's say the average trade is 12 days. Total pips win. What I'm looking for is, of course, average trade duration is kind of a longer, 23 hours, almost 1 day. What I'm looking for is the statistics telling me how many winning trades we have. Total trades 621, not bad. Winning trades 521, 83%. This is absolutely, with no questions, impressive level. So it means that over 8 out of 10 trades by this strategy is in profit. And as you can see, there's almost no difference between long and short. Nevertheless, of course, the short the trades are there's more short trades. Losing trades is only 100, which is 16% of all of the trades, which of 43 are longs and 57 are shorts. So what I'm seeing here is a very interesting strategy that trades anything it can grasp on. And when I'm looking at this graph, this is, let's say, 3 months. Okay, all time graph from the beginning, from the inception. As you can see, we got this down here, and then we're going up, a little bit down, up, a little bit down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. As you can see, just recently we got these bigger swings here. Nevertheless, this period here is very interesting, of course, and those trades looks like the trades that were losing trades. Yes, this period was the losing trade. This period was the losing trade period. Most of the profits were made basically during this period of the time. So it looks like the losing trades are being cut very, very soon, and winning trades are being ridden up to the maximum of the profits. This is a fully automated strategy. This is a very important information here, because it tells you that it doesn't matter what trader thinks, the owner of the strategy, what he thinks, what he feels, if he's motivated for trading or not, this strategy will still be on the market. doing something, waiting for the setup, waiting for the conditions, trading conditions to be met, maybe some setup to be met on the market, and then of course it will trade automatically. So very interesting strategy. As you can see here, winning trades are getting there's way more winning trades than the losing trades. And the other thing is that except 1 month here, the losing trades are going lower and lower. So this is a very nice strategy, 100% automated. Most of the trades right now are in the profits. As you can see, there's only a few that are on red. So very interesting strategy in terms of the time from the inception. So 4 months and something was the strategy, the oldest strategy. And I guess this might be the strategy with the most capital available for live trading. Let's just sort the results by the copying capital live, because only the good strategies, only the good old strategies might have a lot of capital in there under the basically they call the control. So right now, as you can see, one of the biggest strategies here is the one with the copying capital of 620 to $862,339. Nevertheless, it noticed minus 76% just recently. Big drawdown here. This is not a long, and this is not old strategy. It started like 2 months ago, over 2 months ago. Nevertheless, FTC robot trading is on the second place. And then there is a strategy which is called different, which has a 589,000 to $249. So that's another interesting strategy with a result of 1,423 pips. But let's just take a look at this picture here. So I will show you straight on what is the difference between this strategy and the FTC robo trading. So let's just take a look here. And yeah, if you take a look on this strategy, this is the strategy that is characterized by way more, basically way more trades. There's plenty of trades made in this strategy, as you can see, because the number of trades. Let me just find out. 196. Sorry, there's plenty of trades, more than the automatic strategy that we look at it before. As you can see, 67,000 pips were made, 559 copiers, 2 months, 17 days, and this is free strategy to follow. Very interesting statistics. What else do we have here? This chart. Let me just tell you a little bit about this chart, because what it looks like is that this strategy takes very often a trade, right? And this trading is being held for a longer period of time, including the drawdown from 600 to 443%. Nevertheless, it's still in profit, 400%. And then there's very big spike to 1,300 of a profit. Then we're going lower towards 864, and then after 1,357% is made, there is a period when the strategy is doing nothing. Possibly some trades were just halted here, but I'm not quite sure. And then there you have the down move to 948, and then all-time high 1,601 profit return of the investment made on the 2nd of December 2022. The minimum investment is only $2,000, and the strategy is completely free. Performance fee, management fee, and volume fee are 0. What we are looking on next? Drawdown. So maximum balance drawdown is 2.18%. That's the biggest drawdown from all of the strategies we were looking at. On long trades, we most likely first lose 1.70% before we will be in profit. On the short trades, 0.5%. percent. 16 trades were made this month. 10 of them were long trades, 6 of them were short trades, and the net profit this month is $7,085. So this strategy is still in of course, profit. The profit factor is 3.54, much bigger on short trades. So basically, this is again the strategy that is generating much of its return, shorting the other markets. What markets are being short? Gold, Brent, oil, WTI oil, and there is something here that I don't know what it is. It's in Chinese, so let me skip this. And it looks like strategy average trade is basically 442. Average pips one is 49, and average trade duration is almost 10 hours. All right, so for long trades, there are 11 hours and 3 minutes. For short trades, there are 7 hours and 10 minutes. So definitely short trades are much more in profit, much more often in profit, and those profits are bigger than during the long trades. So it looks like a very nice strategy for everyone who likes to be most likely short on the market. Of course, the statistics. Oh, there is one more nice graph here. As you can see, the profits are definitely increasing, but the losing trades, okay, the losing trades, so the losses are basically on the much more often on the very same level, except 1 month of November when but we have a higher new local high in winning trades and new local high in losing trades. Nevertheless, there was, I guess, during the month of November, there was much more trades made on this strategy. So let's take a look. Previous month, previous calendar month. As you can see, we got net profits 13,000, profit factor 229, and how many trades? 39. Okay, so 39 previous month, current month only 16. So that's that, and it's already a half of the month, middle of the month, basically. So it's almost it's still the number of the trades is still below the average. Okay, so that's maybe why this the number of the losing trades is so high. 13 losing trades, half of these losing trades were made in November. This is 11-5, so half of them are winning, half of them are losing. Nevertheless, as you can see, even if he is losing on the fifth on 5 trades out of 16, he is still making profit, because for this month he is in profit $7,000 on this strategy. So very, very nice risk to reward ratio and money management policy. Okay, so the copier stats, currently copying 559 people, on live account 24 people, on demo account 535, and the copying funds 589,000, over $89,000. Please notice the fact again, this is a free strategy for everyone without any fees being paid to the user of this strategy, to the strategy, of course, provider. So by the copying capital, very nice strategy, different. And let's say let's sort it by the return of investment. So what do we have here? Well, it looks like we got a scalping strategy, which is very interesting. We got a scalping strategy with the all-time ROI at 29,388%. Because it looks very interesting, let me just take a look to see what scalpers should be looking at when they are thinking about choosing this kind of a strategy. The strategy is almost 2 months old. It has 292 copiers, 28,500 pips made, and 29,000 profits. Fees, performance fee 30%. That's the only fee this trader, the strategy provider expect from you. And basically, As you can see, this is his philosophy. You will get a profit of at least 6-9% ROI per day guarantee. Sometimes daily ROI is 10%, 15%. My strategy: keep your money safe and growing. Your strategy, copy and hold at least 1 month for the best results. It's always worth to read what the strategy provider expects from us. Just copy and enjoy your happy life. Best regards. Okay, so this is the strategy description. As you can see, he provided the 29,000 ROI during the last 2 months of the trading. So what is really curious in this strategy, if you take a look at the graph, is this period of time when you got drop in the ROI from 13,000 to 3,000. And then this is small. We can live with this. Nevertheless, this drop is even bigger, from 25,000 over percent to 7,000. Yes, 7,000%. So what is the drawdown here on this strategy? So max balance drawdown for the daily max balance daily drawdown is 0.20%, which is really low. This month he made 30 trades, winning with 24, mostly on the long side. All of the shorts, 9 out of the 9 was in profit. So very nice stats here. As you can see, average trade duration is 4 hours 57 minutes, 6 hours for the long trade, 1 hour 45 minutes for the short trade, and USD volume traded for the long trade is way bigger, almost twice as much as the short trade. So right now he managed $56,853,000, and as you can see, he made 253 trades. Not too bad for the periods of the 2 months. The winning trades are 84%. So over 8 out of the 10 trades this strategy makes is in profit, bigger or lesser. What is really a little bit interesting in this strategy and might require a further investigation is this drops here, those 2 drops here. It looks like the strategy might not be taking the stop losses when it needed, right? Nevertheless, even with this point here, with the lowest level on the strategy, which was made on the 5th of December, so it's a week ago, the strategy still made 7,885%. Okay, so that's still very impressive winning. And please remember, this is a scalping strategy. So if you have a position and you are a scalper and the market goes against you, then this is why this drops happening. But most likely, as you can see, this strategy is making pretty decent amount of the ROI. So it looks like another interesting strategy to keep an eye on. Let me take a look if there are any questions. I can't see any questions here. So let's just sum up. What do we have here on the copy trading and what we should pay attention when we are trying to choose the good strategy that is suitable for us? That's the thing, because please remember, we are all different in terms of the risk taking, and we are choosing the strategy that is suitable for us. We can, of course, we can rank it by our search results by the ROI, by the position, the number on the list, the rank, the copying capital, the number of copies, of course. Nevertheless, the insight of the strategy, the inside details of the strategy is much interesting than what we can rank them on, because some of them are in the strategy description field have a specific explanation why this strategy is behaving like this, what are the expectations, what you should get, and all you have to do is to follow all of the other details and that I've just put your attention into in order to make your own decision regarding the thing that is being presented to you. Okay, so the last strategy for today is the Smart Hunter. All-time ROI over 10,000%, 116 copies, and this strategy is almost 3 months old. It charges 30% performance fee and $10 volume fee. My priority is keeping money safe, which is completely different than the other one that was a risk taker. The other strategy that was the priority was I love risk, no stop loss, and I'm scalping, as you remember. You can expect at least 10-30% profit per month with some ups and downs. Okay, I trade only when the conditions are met. Thank you for trust. And as you can see, this trader made already 279 trades, 77% accuracy. 215 trades are the winning trades, and he trades only Euro, Pound, and the USD. So as you can see, very, very narrow numbers of markets, and pretty much very good turnover and very good ROI and other results on these markets. Please take a look at the drawdown. We are taking a look at the drawdown. As we can see, maximum daily drawdown is 0%, basically. Maximum 0%. 28 trades this month, 22 in profit. All of the longs were in profit. 19 out of 25 total trades in the short side were in profit. He makes much more money. He makes average trade duration 30 minutes, 21 minutes, average pips won 4.20, 3.59, and it looks like total pips won are on the short side, again 89 pips versus 12, which is why the volume traded on the short side is 252,000 and on the long side is 6.3 thousand. So this is an example of a strategy that is using mostly short side of the market. So is trading basically the trading is based on selling the market. As you can see, the euro dollar, the British pound, and the US dollar, and it provides a very nice result here. All-time ROI 10,000 over 10,000%. Very big jump just right at the beginning. No problems during the next few weeks. Small whipsaw here, the second whipsaw, and then bang on, we are going higher, another whipsaw, and then all-time high 10,000 and 236%. So this is the strategy when the minimum investment is $100, of course, and the leverage is being used 1 to 400. Another interesting strategy that might be suitable for someone that is watching this video. So basically, what I've been trying to do in this video to show you guys how to sort your results when you are searching for the strategy provider, for your strategy to copy according to your risk appetite. All of us have a different risk appetite, and this is the number one factor you should be judging this strategies when you want to invest money in them. And then, of course, despite all of this data that you have here, you still need to dig into the details, to do your own research, and take a look at the strategy description that might explain a little bit more of what you should expect based on the monthly or weekly or yearly ROI, for example, and the main philosophy, main assumptions of the strategy that is behind this chart. As you can see, one of the strategy were completely automated. The other one was a scalping strategy done manually. So those are completely different strategies. And of course, you need to take a look at the drawdown. You need to take a look at the profit factor, how many trades are being profitable, how many is not, what's the ratio here and there, and what markets are being traded. Are the liquid markets? Are the not liquid markets? Can you escape them in case of any kind of a dodgy situation? Can you escape this market? Can you quit them very quickly? Without any hesitation and stuff like this. And of course, if this strategy has a what kind of fees are being, introduced when you are, using this strategy, when you want to use this strategy. Is it free strategy? There's many free strategies. Is it a live strategy on the live account? As you can see, all of the strategies I've seen here during this presentation, during this webinar, was a live strategies on live account types. And what are the fees? Because of course you will pay the fee, and there might be some sort of the other factors that you need to take into the consideration when you are choosing the signal provider of your choice, of course, right? So please pay attention. Last but not least, please pay attention to the minimum investment that you need to do if you want to start copying the strategy, because one of them was $14,500 entry fee. So you need to have this to follow this. The strategy, or other ones were completely different, $500, $1,000, and $2,000. One of them was for free. So this is another factor you need to take into the consideration. Not always the strategy which is the most expensive is the best one for you, is the best suitable for you. Sometimes the free strategy is as good or is as good as any other strategy that is that you need to pay for, basically. Nevertheless, of course, if the strategy owner wants some kind of a payment, some kind of a fee from you, then of course you need to pay it at the end of the month. Mostly, of course, it will be deducted automatically from your account. So I guess everything was pretty much clear during this webinar, and we have covered 2 big webinars on copy trading. And please, if you don't know what I'm talking about, please return to the previous video that is on the YouTube channel of the TopFX. You can see the copy trading explained video in the playlist of the YouTube channel. So there is no problem for you to go back to the basics of the copy trading. Everything is explained there. And of course, the webinar about how to choose the strategy that is suitable for you, where to pay the attention, on what indicators you're supposed to pay the attention when you're choosing this strategy, has been explained in this video, and that was my purpose. So happy hunting for the strategies, plenty of them to choose from. Please choose wisely, do your own research. This video was for the educational purposes only. So I wish you from this moment happy choosing, happy sorting, happy hunting for the good the profitable strategy. And that's everything from me for tonight. Thank you very much for watching this webinar, and I hope I see you guys soon. So take care and bye bye.